All right, now we're going to replace this or possibly put the old belt back on, but the old belt came off on the deck. So first of all, you got to lower this clear down, and we might have to pick it up or put it down, something like that. Okay, one of the things we have to do is we have to remove this.
What? I thought you said something.
Okay, and then we got to push this over. Okay, disconnect that. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we'll have to decide whether to take this off. This is another thing that has to be removed, this one. This clip. Okay, and that is over here. That's over here on this. And then this has to be taken out like that. Alright, and then this has to be disconnected. Okay. So you have to disconnect this. We have to get some of this grass out of here. So we can see what we're doing. Okay, now this spring that is back here we're going to have to take that loose, and you have to lift up on the spring and then disconnect it like that. Okay, that's the spring, and that's connected to this cable. Alright, now we have to get this up and lift it up and hold it there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a screw up here. I'm going to put a screw up here in this hole to hold this up while I take out the deck. And we got some other things to do, and I'll show you that. Okay, now this right here, this pin, clip, whatever you want to call it, this has to be removed. This is one I made myself. I may get one that's more factory. Right, now this little pin has to be taken out. Right, now take this rod, take it out, put it down like that. Alright, now this arm has to be fastened up here either with a screw or a piece of wire or something like that. Okay, now put this up here. Okay, so we got that arm held out. Okay, this bolt here has got to be loosened. Got to be taken off. 13 mil. Okay, so that one is off. Okay, here is where the other fastener is. Right under the frame. There's the frame up there. At the top of your picture. So take that one out. That's a very difficult fastener to get to, but it has to be done. And this loosens the belt keeper, one of the belt keepers. Okay, so you got that one out. It's going to look like this. Now take a big screwdriver and clean some of that grass out. Okay, now you're sort of at a crossroads of what you're going to do here. This is supposed to go like this. Okay, we got a cut right here. This is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is an original belt. This one here, make sure it turns freely. Make sure this one is the idler. Make sure it turns freely. All these, make sure they turn freely, which they all do. Alright, now this one here, this section here, actually goes like this. And then this keeper is supposed to go like that. Now you can look at this belt, see that it's got some wear on it, but you can either take this belt and use it, but possibly it's going to keep jumping out of here because now it's kind of worn. It was, as I say, it was an original. Now this also, this area right here is supposed to go like this, inside of this hook. So now I'm going to take this guard off. I've got to take this loose. Now you can bend this out of the way, but it's only going to take a few bends before it breaks. What I always do is grab a handful of these. Okay, this seems to be 10 mil. Okay, that one is 15 mil. This area here has been welded and repaired. Okay, now this is when I took off the guards. I took off a guard off there. I took off a guard over here. And I took off this pulley right here. Now this pulley is kind of tricky because you have to get a wrench under that bracket right there. And oh, there's a bolt that comes up through there, and that holds this pulley right here. And this bracket that's right there, that is in the correct position, and you can see where it goes right here, right there. And this little button right here, that goes in this hole, and then this washer goes on top like that, similar to that. Okay, so I've determined that this belt is a little bit too worn. And when they get a little bit too worn, then they start slipping out of these pulleys. So we got to do something. We got to get a different belt. Alright, here's the belt that I found for this. and we'll try that, see if it works. Now according to this, it's 96 and a half, and I measured it on the outside and it was about 95 and 5/8. And the way I did it was I took my measuring tape and I started right here, and then I just went like this all the way around, and I got 95 and 5/8. So we're going to put this on. Okay, first of all, we're going to put it around this one. Make sure it goes under this hook over here. Okay, and then put it this way. Might have to loosen this a little bit more to get it behind there. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to take this. Oh, I forgot. This goes under here like this. Like that. This little part right here. And then the bolt, might have to search for it, goes up through here. Through this. Like that. Put this like that. Alright, now this goes on there like that. And you can see the outline of where this went. And make sure that this little dot right here fits into that hole. Okay, then you put this carefully on there. Put this pulley carefully on there. Make sure you get this belt on there. Around here like this. Okay. Put this washer on. Put this nut on there. Okay, that'll hold it for now. Okay, now check your progress. Make sure that it looks good. Let's say it starts here, goes around this pulley, goes this way on this pulley, goes under the keeper, this way. Make sure that that keeper is where it's supposed to go, and then it comes around this way, goes behind here. Okay, now you're going to have to take this, put it under here. All right. I believe this is 15 mil. Take your bar, put it in there. Might have to get it started with your smaller one. sure that this keeper is in the right position. Look under here, make sure. Make sure that this wrench is underneath. Alright, now next, I'm going to put this on. Okay, now we need to tighten this one. Put this wrench underneath there. $15 mil. Out the extension. Okay. Right, now, got all the guards on, these two guards. Got this keeper here and this keeper here. They're on correctly. Okay, now, there were a few sharp edges right here. I filed them off, and the belt, starting with this hook, has to be under this hook, and it goes through here. This is a guard, keeps the belt on there, goes around like this. It goes behind this one. You have to loosen this to get this belt under there, under this keeper, and then it comes around like this. This goes up by the engine pulley is right here. Then it comes through here behind this. This is idler. Goes around this pulley. This is one of the blade pulleys. Then comes around this way. Okay, make sure all the bolts are tight. Okay, now this, you gotta hook this back there. Very difficult to see, but there's this coil spring hooks on back here. Then this thing here, put this in here, and then there's a little clip, this one right here. That goes over top of that thing.